You won't believe what went down on a quiet Saturday morning in the quiet town of Cedar Grove when the president of the local HOA, a woman named Denise Carter, literally pulled a gun on my disabled daughter because of a stupid generator. Yeah, that happened. But here's the kicker. She had no idea I'm a former Special Forces operator. Let me back up a sec and tell you exactly how this mess unfolded. So, I'm sitting there, adjusting the ventilator that keeps my 12-year-old daughter, Mia, breathing. She's got a rare muscle disease that makes her dependent on it 24/7. Suddenly, this sharp, angry voice cuts through the silence. It's Denise, the HOA president, standing on our porch, pointing her manicured finger at the noisy little generator we had running after a power outage. "That eyesore has got to go," she snapped. She acted like she owned the place, like we just moved into a fancy neighborhood and had to follow her rules. I explained calmly, but with the urgency only a parent knows, that the generator powers Mia's ventilator. No power, no breathing. I told her the Americans with Disabilities Act protects us. But she just scoffed. "There are facilities for kids like her," she said coldly, stepping into our home uninvited, making it clear she didn't care about Mia or me. My gut told me this was more than a rule dispute, it was a personal vendetta. Mia's eyes got wide, scared, but sharp as a tack. She whispered, "Dad, what's happening?" I told her it was okay. But inside I was ready. I've spent years training for moments like this to protect those I love. Denise threatened fines, legal action, hell. She even name-dropped her husband, a county judge. Like that was supposed to scare me. But then things took a dark turn. Mia's ventilator alarm started beeping. Her oxygen was dropping fast from the stress. I begged Denise to leave, but she refused. Then, out of nowhere, she pulled a tiny handgun from her purse, not pointing it directly at us, just waving it around like a threat. My heart dropped, but my mind kicked into gear. I assessed the weapon, small caliber, unsafe grip, pure amateur hour. I calmly told her to lower the gun. She hesitated, then raised it slightly. In less than 2 seconds, everything changed. A smooth move I'd practiced with my team. The gun was out of her hand and locked away before she even knew what hit her. She was restrained, shocked, while Mia, terrified but brave, hit her emergency button to call 911. By the time the police arrived, Denise had cycled from threats to silence. The officers recognized me, yeah. My past caught up with me at the worst time and quickly cuffed Denise for trespassing, brandishing a weapon, and endangering a child. Denise's threats about her husband fell flat. Turns out, the judge filed for divorce the same day, distancing himself from his wife's crazy actions. Here's the twist: the neighbors, who'd been too scared to speak up, finally came forward. Stories poured out about how Denise ruled the HOA with an iron fist, intimidating everyone. But that day, everything changed. They brought us food, flowers, and even helped build a weatherproof enclosure around our generator suddenly. The eyesore was an accepted part of the neighborhood. Weeks later, the HOA board passed a new rule, the Mia Morrison Amendment, protecting medical equipment and accessibility modifications. Denise. She's now volunteering at a local disability center. A strange kind of redemption, you might say. At the community's first Accessibility Awareness Day, Mia was the star. Her ventilator decorated with colorful stickers from kids, who now saw her medical devices as part of the magic that keeps her alive. Denise showed up too, jeans, volunteer shirt, respectful distance, a nod that said she understood, even if words never came. That night, Mia asked me, "Dad, do you think people can really change?" I thought about it, about cruelty and kindness, violence and mercy. "Yeah," I said softly. "People can surprise you, both the worst and the best." "So, what do you think? Can someone like Denise truly change? Or was this just a show for the neighbors? And what about communities like ours? How do we balance rules and compassion? Drop your thoughts below, because this story isn't just about one fight, it's about all of us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your take. Justice, mercy, or something in between. I want to hear from you.